I know y'all saw me head bang into something. I'm hearing Rob Zombie in my head for some reason. And the thumbnail looked crazy because, like, yeah, I don't know. I'm not going crazy because, like, lockdown or nothing's got me going wild or nothing. I'm always on lockdown. So, yeah. Not because I'm like on house. People.
She just doesn't like people in general.
Yeah. I say around my own type of people to get your own freaky Mon Paul in the box. No, I'm being a little goofy. Just imagine getting a monkey paw in one of the boxes. That'd be freaking awesome. Get a mummy paw in there. They're gonna be calling me up. Quit saying this weird shit. We're getting weird calls. People are saying, "Do y'all get mummy paws?" No, they don't get mummy paws.
It would be cool if they did.
Yeah, they're gonna be like, "Okay, which you're not? No, we're not sending you no more shit. You're getting this weird request. Behave yourself." Yeah. The energy is wild that I am picking up on, so that's why I'm like a little bit high strung. And this is on the string. Okay. So we shall put the little pamphlet over here. My tarot card, which this is the Witch's Moon. As I stated in the other ones, they have 3 subscriptions. Not that in the times we were in, not that everybody's going to be rushing to get these. Me, I'm doing this to keep my supplies that I have with my spells and different things, my incense, my salts, different things and such. I try to keep my stuff on stock. Yes, I can go to eBay probably and do it, but certain places I don't really want to order from. The witches I trust, and so on and so forth. So there you go, ergo. Okay. So they have Witch's Moon, they have Witch's Bounty, and Witch's Root. As I stated before, Witch's Root is your cheapest one. Witch's Moon is your medium, which you get sometimes some spritz, which is sometimes like they're handmade, fashioned, which I'll show you what I mean. Sometimes like this, like they're herbs like this. I'm not going to ruin it and tell you what that is, but something like that. Yes, like my youngest said, it's a surprise. But yeah, something like that. And you get a nice step with the roots. With the Witch's Moon, it's more based on more spell kits. You get a nicer item with it. This is why I lean more towards the moon. The Bounty, it's more leaning towards big jewelry pieces. And they're more handmade. They're nice pieces, very expensive pieces. But you only pay like $78 when they're more like $200-$300 pieces. So you get a very good value for it. But like I'm saying now, get what you can afford when you can afford it. Because right now with us going through this pandemic, I do this because it keeps my mind focused on different things. I cast spells, I'm harmonizing, I'm grounding, I'm meditating, I'm doing different things. I do plan to get seeds and start doing different things like that. Growing my own garden. My move has been put off because of this wonder. Not going there. So evidently the spirits wanted me to stay in this house a little bit longer. So it's okay. I'm taking it as, not a bad sign, but, I'm rolling with the punches. I go with way the wind blows me, and I take it as it goes. So, onward, supernatural soldiers, as we go. So, my tarot card that I got, which I really want these tarots. I got the Carnelian, which I love this, which it suits me, which normally I get carnelian stones quite often, being that I'm a Scorpio. That's part of my chakra set in a Scorpio. I get carnelians quite often. which is crazy. And it's my grandpa's birthstone, carnelian, and I forgot the other one. But what it says is creativity flows through me in Madrid ways. I courageously bring my ideas into actuality. And the other part says activate the creative mind, finalize projects, realize unlimited potential, improve vitalization skills, stimulate the courage to fulfill life purpose and potential, which through this craziness, I can work on my pictures. I can work on writing. I can work on, working on YouTube and connecting with my audience. Working on my business portfolio, different things like that. So this really does, like I said, it speaks to me. So that, a lot of these that they pick with you, like when you get the witch's moon, everybody gets different tarot cards. They personalize the one towards you. Some people may get the same ones like throughout the world, depending on where they're at. But that means that tarot card specifically meant for you in general, because there's something going on in your life that specifically that tarot card is meant to synchronize with you on whatever is coming out to you. So that's meant for me specifically on things that are going on in my world. Next was my incense. That's because I took out my my noodlies. Because since we are on lockdown where I live, Texas, so I'm gonna have me a bonfire. I'm gonna say hell with it, and I'm gonna have a bonfire. I'm gonna sit out, and I'm gonna have a bonfire this week and just clear my mind. I'm gonna ground myself and just chillax. And since the noodles, the little packing noodlies are like kind of like paperish types, and they hold a lot of the incense smells and the oil smells. And when you burn them with the wood and different things like that, it's going to smell great. So I'm going to go out and just sit in my backyard with my boys once my husband gets off and just be outside, chill outside with nature for a little bit. Hopefully, because there's been some really wild mosquitoes. If there's like a lot of mosquitoes out, I am not going outside because I'm thinking that they'll transmit this weird La Cucaracha disease. I'm calling it La Cucaracha disease right now because I don't even want to think about it. But yeah. Now, if I'm remembering how this smelt, yeah, this one, my least favorite one I've got from the Witch's Moon, and I'm going to say the reason why. It smells like soap. And I love lavender, Palmol hand soap. And I know Witch's Moon is probably going to spank me for saying that. But it doesn't give me like flowers. I mean, I can feel like the sun on me when I'm smelling them. This, it's just like straight up soap. And maybe it's lavender empowerment. Maybe it's not meant to smell like lavender. Maybe it's just the name and I'm just wanting it to smell like lavender. Maybe that's just me. I'll read the package. So maybe I'm reading too much into it, because I like lavender. Being that me. Okay. But that's that. Okay. Upon Wings of Health. Okay, this is a spell. Ooh, and I like how it feels. Yes. And you have rune here and a rune here. And that looks gorgeous. So that's going to go in my spell book. And this one is healing. And of course, it's got the glass, not the glass, the plastic over it. Here, let me take the plastic so you don't see the sheen. I know y'all are probably like, take the damn plastic off of it. Come on, Flames. Sorry. I'm being a little ditzy. Here you go. So you can see how pretty she is. And you can see that it has the rune down here. You can see the pretty flower, and then it's got the man up here for the healing. And then it tells you, of course, like your elements. It has your celestial influences, your weekday, your colors, your metals, your stones, your talismans, your botanicals, your animals, your magical beings. And like I said, anytime that I come on and I'm doing teachings, which I do plan on doing them, it's just I'm trying to get myself where I'm grounding myself, because I'm not gonna lie, I have been struggling a little bit myself, and I'm not gonna sit here and pretend that everything's hunky-dory with me. It's not. So I have been feeling I've said in a lot of my videos before that I've been feeling a huge pull, a huge wane on a lot of stuff. So I've been winded. I've been also having a lot of health issues. Not like I have a corona or anything like that, but I'm going through a lot of different things in my life. So where I was, and then I'm gonna get back into doing what I was. As soon as I get that going, then yeah. This is grounding. So you got this rune here. That's very gorgeous. So, and I'm not going to sit here and tell anybody to simply know I bite off more than I can chew at times, but that's just because I was raised very strongly, and I was raised to be a very, a very willful woman, and a very willful person, a very willful spirit. So I'm trying to get all that managed within myself. And once that I do, then I'm still helping people. It's just I'm doing it within reason, because I was going gung ho at it first, like so heavy and so hard in my youth. Last year, I was feeling a lot of what's happening now. I was feeling it. And I was warning a lot of people I knew that I knew something was coming. And now it's a little too late. I can't change what happened. So now I'm stuck with no one listened. So yeah. Here is prosperity and its rune. That's really gorgeous. And so it's kind of those things that I have to deal with. If I maybe would have pushed myself a little harder in my career and different things like that, maybe my voice would have echoed a little bit further, maybe. And maybe I could have done some things different. I don't know. It's just mad at myself, things happen and people always blame themselves, and I'm always one of those types that when something goes wrong, I'm the type that for one, I always try to find a reason and try to help and lend aid as much as I can. And I try to do my best and put a bandage on everything. But you can't always put a band-aid on everything. So, and that's what I'm trying my best to learn. And that's the hardest lesson for me. And this one is protection. I gotta put all these in my spell book. Freaking sticky paper. Sticky plastic, sticky paper. I swear, I know how to talk. Okay. Sliding the sleeve. I'm trying to make sure I get it airtight because my other ones have bubbles in it. You know, I'm going to take it out and tape it in my freaking book. It doesn't make no sense. I'm worried about the air bubbles. Such a dork. OCD. Okay. So, next we have the Healing Light Aura Spray. Shake it up real good because it's got sometimes some sort of oil in it. Definitely smell eucalyptus in it. I don't know what else, but it smells good though. And it looks like, and I have quite a few of these already. And these are actually good. You can actually spray them on your altar. You can spray them on your candles or anything that you're doing any sort of your spell work on. And they do, anytime you get a spray, they do give you, most of the time I've noticed, they give you the spray. And if it's too long, you can trim it. I've seen another YouTuber that I follow that does the reviews. She does trim these. I'm like, I can't get the freaking oil. Then I have to combine the oil, and then that's going to be like a mixture of them. And then I'm going to get a whole different another spell, and I'm going to be like, yeah. I'm going to get like what Elvira did when she did like the whole, she mixed the whole different thing, and then she got the creature coming out of the pot. Yeah, about that. No, thank you. Okay. Let's shake this one up. This one is our Armid anointing oil. The anointing oil is the ones that you can anoint your candles with. You can do this one. Same ones. You can do different ones for variations. But you can anoint your statues, your oils, your crystals, your dolls that you get, anything on your altar that you specifically want to. I'm about ready to throw this clear across the house. Okay, friends. Okay. They're allowed. They're friends. All right. They're allowed. All right. Let me open this. Okay, this has got lavender. And I think it has sage, bay leaf. Normally I'm good about this. Because since I quit smoking cigarettes, I've gotten better about smelling things. And kind of pointing them out too. Because normally I'm really good at visualizing. I know there's a very strong hint of a flower. I don't want to say dandelion, but watch it be Armid. But it does look cool though. Like if I can get it to focus in on those. Man. Let's see. Focus. Focus. I love how these look. I love when they do them. They look really wicked. Water medicine. They're sacred salts. That just looks so pretty. It looks freaking edible. Do not eat these. Now these, you can put them in literally anything. You can take a bath in them. You can use them in your spell kits. You can literally the sacred salts. You can use them. You can put them on your altar. You can actually put them in your stones and walk around with them in a pouch. You can actually grind them up when you're doing a spell, as long as you finally you get these like granulated, and you make sure like if you want to use these in a ritual, I mean, you get these bad boys like granulated, and you make sure like if you're going to do a ritual with these, you want to get a highly flammable oil. Okay. I mean, like, but you got to be careful. And when I say highly flammable oil, like oil, these ones. Okay. And I've been doing this for a long time. So once you get these when you get these really grinded up in like your mortar and pestle, then you mix them together and you can kind of put them in your cauldron. And then you can, like me, what I normally do, once I get everything grinded up together, I normally get where my incense is still lit and it's got the flame on it. I normally light all my stuff ground up together with that, and I let it flame up and smoke. Everyone normally loves it when I'm starting to do like spell work. Everyone watches me because my smoke changes color. It actually takes shapes. I mean, you can actually see it when I'm working heavy duty on my spells. My mom loves watching me do my spell work. My best friends love watching me do my spell work. Like the first time I did a curse in front of my mom and my best friend, I did it like in a candle jar, and you can see the smoke just like, and it's not something I'm proud of, but it was a curse that was needed to be put on someone. It was a very bad person that was abusing my mom. So my best friend was there, and my mom, of course, and it was it was like in a candle jar about this big, and you could actually see it like almost like a snake. And it stayed, and it was like an open candle jar, and it stayed inside the candle jar. It would not come out. And so I got pissed off enough the candle jar damn near exploded. It was the coolest thing. And I have been working stuff like that since I was young. And it's the first time I ever showed anyone me doing my magic. My son's actually broadcasting right now. But yeah, but not all my stuff is dark. I do light stuff. I do healing spells. I do, what else do? I do readings for people. I don't like dabbling with love spells because I feel it's tampering. But like I said, I do healing spells. I do things like good fortune, not someone. Okay. Sorry. I had to check on the cat, making sure he wasn't getting into the food, but back to this. Okay. Juniper. It smells like it has juniper in it. Juniper, eucalyptus, maybe a little bit of spearmint in the back. Definitely has a flower to it. It smells good. Now I'm gonna snort this like crack. And I'm not a drug addict, but this stuff is like and no, it's not bath salts like that, y'all. And no, I didn't snort it. It's awfully tempting. It smells that good. Okay, this is my stone. Oh, it's candy. What is candy? What is pretty? I love stones. Oh, she's going to be a beauty to my... Oh. I love working with stones. Ooh, she's cold. Ooh, yeah, she's cold. I'm going to have to definitely put her with some of my other ones and let my energy help with her. She's starting to heat up now. Yeah, she's going to help me out for sure. Yeah, she's heating up. Now, that's something, if people want to understand how to work with stones and how to know if a stone's meant for you and how to go about charging a stone, personalizing a stone, I did put up a video about it in my earlier videos. But basically, how to understand, since I am doing a witch's moon box, this is the perfect stone to do it with. Let me put my candle back in there. I love the pouches they come in. It's so pretty and fancy. Okay, so what you want to do, when we're able to get back out, well, let's say if you're going to go out, just say for a walk, and maybe you see something pretty and shining out in the field. Let's say it's a quartz, just a perfect quartz, okay? Pick it up, hold it in your hand. Now, if you're holding it in your hand for, like, say, a couple of seconds and you feel it like automatically starting to get warm in your hand, you need a balance in your life. Clear quartz is a balance. Now, quartz is an automatic balancing stone crystal. It's an all natural balance. So anytime you have a quartz and you automatically, anybody, that means you need groundation, that you need a solidarity balance. So if you can pick up a stone and automatically within a few seconds and you feel warmth in your hands, you definitely need that stone in your life. There's an element. People don't understand that there's life within stones because a stone has life. Tree has life. There's energy within them. People don't pay attention to like limestone. People that like, if they go to a haunted place and they find out that there's limestone there and there's a lot more activity in a place that has limestone, it's because there's certain elements to a stone that magnify that. So people need to understand that there's certain elements within stones, there's just certain powers that are just amazing within things that there's no, it's beautiful just to imagine. There's really no language to explain it. We could try our best to try to explain, why does this little itty bitty hard thing contain energy? Why does it have life? Because you put it up to your ear, you don't hear a heartbeat, do you? No, but it's alive. You can store energy into it if you hold it enough. You can actually give it warmth if you hold it, but why can you give it warmth, but it doesn't have blood in it? It doesn't seem to have an essence to it, but you can give it essence of your own essence. But how is that possible? There's like a psychic connection to this stone, to you, that you can automatically charge, that you can make it a part of you. People don't understand that Native Americans feel that there's life in everything, that there's a psychic connection to everything. There's an energy in every piece of everything. That's why they worship so many different things. Everything, because they said there was life in everything, that there was life in the breaths that moved past them. They're like, the breath, it was the air. And it's true. There's life in everything. There is life in this rock that I'm holding, because if there wasn't, how is this like, I go cold if I'm left alone, because I'm missing a connection from being away from a person for too long, that from being a distance, if I was left alone, lingering by myself, self-isolated by myself completely, no one around me, like this one stone by itself. Like if I was just this stone sitting on the table by itself with no one around me, I would grow cold if I had nothing else around me. I had no clothing, nobody around me to keep me warm. I would grow cold too. But weirdly enough, I touched the stone, even by just putting it on the table, it was still warm because I put my energy in here. And people don't understand that everything has energy, everything has life. And people need to understand that and revel in that revelation and not forget that, because things of the old, people have lost that knowledge. And just like technology, it has totally, I'm not totally saying technology is so bad, but like kids today, like if they see like a rotary phone, they're like, oh my God, what's a rotary phone? Like they see like a phone that you go, they're like, what the hell is that alien? What is that alien sci-fi thing what is that? We're like, that's a wine, that's a rotary phone. And they're like, and they see like an old school like box TV and they're looking at it like that TV has an ass. Because they're used to the skinny, slender TVs, and it's because they're used to the simplified life, and they're taking this life that we have now. And I know I'm getting away from, of course, the review, but seeing that this rock, just a simple rock, had just made me think of this. People need to stop and think, just like what's going on now. Technology can simply fail us. We might start going back to the more simpler way. That may suck, but it may not, because like the joke that I'm seeing with the memes now, like now that people are on quarantine, more people are getting outside now, and it's like, people need to stay indoors more. Yes, they need to self-isolate, and they need to try to let this die out, like seriously, because the more that they're not self-isolating, the more this crap is spreading. I mean, it's literally conquering everything. And it's like, dude, really? And it's not really thinking, like, they're not thinking how much it could affect. I mean, it could affect people not getting their educations, which I prefer my sons just being home. Where it comes to the point of them dying versus them, my oldest has his diploma. Right now, my middle son almost pretty much has all his credits. I would prefer them, the ones that almost have it all done, just give them their diplomas and just finish it. I don't care about him walking across the stage. I would rather him just have his diploma and be done with it. Hang on, my camera was looking kind of dirty. It's just, there's a whole bunch of stress that people worry about that is just not important. My thing is, I'm more worried about people being silly and not thinking about the long haul. Like right now, what they need to be teaching people is our ground more solid enough right now? Should we be planting food right now? Should we be trying to get mass hauls of seeds? Should we be trying to go more vegan? Should we be trying to figure out ways to get more flour? Teach us how to make pastas. Teach us, to maybe start doing like grain hauls in our backyards so we could do like grow, grain for flour, or, different things like that. Start teaching people to do farming and different things like that, instead of putting mass stress on grocery stores. Because, like right now, people are being silly. Like right now, trying to go shopping like this. I mean, it's easier for me to buy stuff like this than it is for me to buy groceries. That's a shame. I should be able to buy food for my kids, my husband, my mom. I mean, me, I would go out with food so my family can eat right now. I mean, people are like, yeah, you're fat. You need to go without food. Yeah, you're right. I definitely can go without food, but I need a couple of bites because I have this thing to where I get choked on my pills. So I've got myself trained to where I take a couple of bites and I swallow all my pills. So it's the only way that I can take my medication. But at the end of the world happens, I don't have medication anymore. So hey, there's that gem. So yeah, there's one way to look at it. And I laugh at it. That's the only way you can keep from going crazy is just laugh at the hysteria. Laugh at the craziness because people are driving me out of my mind. That's why I avoid the news. I avoid the media. Because if I watch it, I'm going to go hang myself in my bathroom. Because people are a hell of depressing right now. I don't want to unroll these because they look really cool. So that's how these ones look. And they normally don't look like this because they're normally straight up beeswax candles. And these are like celestial candles. So these actually look kind of cool. Yoing. I want to say nipples. I'm being a dweeb. Okay, so we got lemon peel. I knew there was citrus. That's got lemon peel in it. So we got lemon peel. So see, lemon peel. Now, are these safe to cook with? I wouldn't cook with these. These are more, like I said, these are more for witchy stuff. So I would not ever cook with witchy herbs. A lot of this stuff you could find in your own witchy your own regular cooking cabinet sometimes. Eucalyptus. I wouldn't, well, you could cook with eucalyptus, but I don't know how it'll taste. It's kind of minty. So you got your eucalyptus, which I knew it had eucalyptus. I've seen eucalyptus or bay leaf floating around in there. This is Gillilang root. Kind of looks like a bark of sorts. That might be what else is in there. Smells like a kind of like a allspice or some sort of spice, but just smells really good. See? I think I've had that before, but it's really cool. I like that. Normally the stuff that we get, they call it our herbal cabinet. Stuff that we get in our herbal cabinet is normally was what is in here. So we probably have lemon, the lemon root, blah, blah, blah. So we probably have that galangal root in here, the eucalyptus, and the lemon peel in there. So that's probably what we have in this little bottle. And then, oh, come out, please. I don't want to ruin you. It's baby runes. I want to show y'all. I don't want to fudge them up. Mother humping eater. There's one. There's two. Three. And 4. And if what I am guessing yeah, they are No, that one has this. Yeah, this is a protection rune. Okay, so it's bigger runes of the. Okay, so they are. Okay, cool. So if you wanted of those ones, you can actually get tattoos of these, knowing what those ones are. La la la. La la la. I'll try to get them back in the cool bag and not ruin them. Is the trick of all. Son of a punk. This is the part I hate the most. These are actually really good bags. I love these bags. But man, manipulating them is sometimes a booty wafer. It's like, get in the bag. It's like, you know, when you're trying to get your jeans up and you have to lay on the bed and you go, yeah, that's what that's like. All right, so last but not least is the goodie bag. All right. Dun-dun-dun-dun. Damn it, and I got stuck. Son of a punk. Okay. I got it unstuck. Yes. And I got a feather. Woohoo. Oh, and I'm so excited. La, 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 la. I got a medicine bag. Yes, I've been wanting one of these. And it's got my tattoo. I got really loud. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get that loud. Ooh. Okay, it's really stiff. Really stiff. Okay. Now your medicine bag normally is a necklace. Or you can have it as a purse or whichever. Normally it is a necklace. Mine's a curlicue that I need to iron out really bad. It is fall leather. Faux leather. Fall leather. It's fall leather, y'all. Me and my dorky butt. Yeah, about that. Take that out. Okay. We're going to do this for now until I can get this weird piggly tail fixed. Yeah. We're going to put her back. I tickled my nose too hard. I got a freaking feather stuck up in there. Maybe it's my hair. It's the feather or the hair. It's stuck up in my nose. One or the two. We're going to put the feather in there. I do like that feather. Can't believe I tickled my nose with it. But hey, what you do for ratings. I'm not really getting rated here, but yeah, no. Oh, God, that made my nose itch. Such a dork. Okay, so we got that cool medicine bag. I always save the twine because you never know what you may need it for spell work. I always save these. So, never hurts. So let me go ahead and put all this back in here so we can read everything we got to make sure we got everything. Let me go ahead and put all this in here. Pin that down. Whew, I hope y'all are actually having a good day. Me, bit a bit on the tired side lately. We're having monsoon season and I'm enjoying it. I know a lot of people don't like the rain, but me, I was born in a time of month that it rains a lot and I like it raining. So me, I'm the type of person that's like, bring on the rain, bitches. I like it when it rains. I'm only happy when it rains. I'm only happy when it's pouring down. I'm only happy when the sky is black. which is actually most of the time true because I don't like the sun. Sun can kiss my butt. Even though I know a lot of like people like it all sunshiny and happy, and I'm like, why? It's hot. I don't understand why people like it hot. I like swimming, but I get sunburned. I'm Native American too, I got a good bit of native blood in me. And you think I would tan nicely? Shit. But the other blood I have in me, it's like, we're going to burn you. And I'm like, why? Why do you hate me? And it's like, well, I don't know. We just hate you. So I'm like, okay, let's just get together and have a war inside flames and just like pow, wow, 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 wow. And it's doing that. It is fully hating me inside. Okay, I was wrong. This is not my celestial one. My celestial one will be coming next month. That'll be my May one. Son of a... They teased me. Unless that was the bounty. Which I could be ahead. Okay. Okay, so this is the Witch's Talisman Empowerment. Oh, the Witch's Talisman of Empowerment. We have Spell Talisman Pouch with Feather of Bravery. And that's what I called my medicine bag. And we also have a quartz crystal to provide with another way to program my intention into my future creations. We also got Prosperity Magical Correspondence artwork created by A.E. Alden. This beautiful Prosperity Book of Shadows artwork holds the necessary references to use while working to include items into your pouch. Healing Magical Correspondent artwork by A.E. Alden. Affirmation: my mind is brilliant, my body is healthy, my soul is tranquil. Corresponding sigil created by G. Ibis. Grounding Magic Correspondence artwork by A.E. Alden. Affirmation: I am connected deeply to the earth and her medicine. Correspondence sigil created by G. Ibis. And it's not a name combined, it's G period Ibis. So Janine Gilfrey or something like that. Protection, home, and my refuge. I am always guided and protected. Correspondence sigil created by G. Ibis. Set of 4 mini sigils. We have included a set of inspired sigils created by G. Ibis to include within your pouch when working to incorporate protection, grounding, healing, or protection into your rituals. So that's the 4 that I showed y'all. Hand rolled and anointed upon wings of health, twin spiraled spell candles. Those 2 cool blue ones that I said look like boobies. Which I was totally being a smart ass. I love the candles, don't get me wrong. Armid magical anointing oil. Okay, we have created this magical anointed oil with the intentions of bringing healing energies into the surroundings. Aramid is one of the most ancient and powerful deities from the tribe, the goddess Danu. The great herbalist and healer Aramid personifies beauty and enchantment. Brought upon by her have included lemon peel, eucalyptus leaves, and lavender buds as well. I knew lavender was in there. Inside your oil, you will find a Lemur quartz said to personify oneness with your aura. We have also included a special mixture of our enchanted lullaby magical oil from our personal cabinet of witchery into the mixture of this oil. The base of this oil is sunflower oil. Some might be more sensitive than others when in contact with the skin. External use only. So it's actually got sunflower oil too. So I knew it had a flower oil. Knew it had some sort of flower. Okay. Healing light ritual aura or aurora, but I think it's aura spray. We are thrived. See, I do weird sounds for your amusement, so I don't have to do the gonging or weird editorial things. I do not edit my videos. They're live and on camera, mugs. We are thrilled to be able to introduce our Healing Light Ritual Aura Spray with this special collection. Created with the intention of bringing light into your surroundings when circumstances may seem deemed dim or unfit. Okay, word Jamon. We recommend using this aura spray while working to re-energize your perceptive on the world around you, allowing you to refocus on practices that bring light into your surroundings. As you see the world, so it is. As you spray this elixir throughout your surroundings, visualize pain, negative energy, anxiety, and fear disappearing, allowing you to bask in the healing light of the divine wisdom and guidance. We have created this aurora spray with the oils of eucalyptus, lavender, rosemary, chamomile, clary sage, and a special mixture of our blessings. Magical oil from our personal cabinetry or cabinet. I always say cabinetry because I like that word too. Cabinet of witchery. Shake well before using. Be cautious when using this spray, as some may be more sensitive than others. Start by spraying in the air 3 to 4 feet away from you. External use only. So actually, that's a good spray to use too. Okay, water medicine sacred salt. This water medicine sacred salt was created to purify you of unwanted energies and thoughts. Shoot, I may need to take a bath in this tonight. As you relax and let go during your bath ritual, focus your mind on the positive actions that you can make in the coming months that may bring a sense of rejuvenation into your life. And see, the thing is, I'm wearing my amethyst and my moonstone, and normally they center me, and they normally take out, because when I wear my pentagram and that, it pushes out some of the bad. And I've been doing good, but everybody has their days, you know. Okay, rejuvenation into your life. Allow the magical attributes of the water to fill your spiritual and emotional vessel. We have enchanted the sacred salt with lemon and rose oils, as well as lemon balm, rose, ground sage, green tea, and peppermint leaf herbs. I knew there was some sort of peppermint or spearmint in there. We have also included a special mixture of our waterfall magical oil from our personal cabinet of witchery and the making of the sacred salt. If this bath is unavailable, steep bath salt in a bowl of warm water and wash over the skin to benefit from the energies within. External use only. Lavender empowerment ritual incense. And I said incense sticks, but I'm being silly. This powerful incense was included within this collection to be burned during times of disconnection. As the smoke from this incense wafts through your surroundings, allow the purifying energies of lavender to bring a sense of purpose and divine ability into your sacred space. Okay. Angelite palm stone. That was that big blue stone. A wonderful spirit communicator. Me like you already. Angelite provides us with the ability to connect with guides, angels, and ancestors while working to find answers during divination or to simply receive confirmation during times of difficult decision making. This Angelite palm stone is the perfect shape to place upon chakra centers, hold during times of uncertainty, or set upon tarot or oracle cards to charge when not in use. Affirmation: I am connected with my guides, clearing my vision so that I may receive signs, symbols, and confirmations. At times, Gal root is Galangal. I was at Galangal. Eucalyptus leaf, personalized oracle reading, and what they always tell you. We have meditated and selected a card from the Crystal Intentions Oracle deck. That's the one I want. By Margaret Ann Limbo. Speak to the pressing realities in your world. Parchment paper, yes. Which we all get them within the Witch's Moon, of course. And then it tells you with these ones, we can cast our intentions and be pure of heart and mind. These very personal moments are for you. There is so much knowledge available to you. Take pleasure in knowing that you are in control of your future and the blessing that it holds. Open yourself to receive these beautiful gifts. We send you protective and fearless energies as you walk on your path to enlightenment. Blessed be. And if anybody asks, do I still suggest these boxes? If you have the extra funds and you still want to increase your witchery cabinet, I would say yes. If your food cabinetry is good, you have the funds, yes, I would say go for it. If you're not hurting for money, you're not down on anything, you need something to keep your mind going during these times, I would say absolutely. Me right now, I do this to kind of, like I said, keep my cabinetry stocked with things that I need. I do castings for other people. I cast for myself, my kids, my mom, my husband, loved ones that I know that need blessings. I don't always do stuff for myself. Because one thing that I've always taught my students that, I used to long time ago, any first type of witch, starting off is all about themselves most of the time. Like, I used to do love spells for myself when I was younger, which was a big no-no. Did I learn my lesson? Yes. Believe me, God, did I ever learn my lesson? Have I made mistakes? Yes. When I first made my YouTube channel, I made mistakes. I've said things that I shouldn't have said on here. I coaxed myself into making like 3 videos that I should not have made. I should have walked away just because I'm trying to get my channel more noticed, and someone I thought wanted me to do a video, and they liked how I based off articles that, not really articles, but how I represent myself and just how just like my moxie, how I present myself, how outgoing I am, how outspoken I am, and things like that. They made it seem that they just like me in general, and it made me feel good. And I was like, hey, someone came to me and they wanted me to do something, and it made me feel good, and they requested me to do something, and I should have just walked away from it. And I said some things about 2 groups of people that I shouldn't have. I've made mistakes and I feel horrible about it. I've apologized to both groups, and I hope that there's no hard feelings, which I seriously, they probably hate me, and I can't say I'm sorry enough, even though they probably think my apology is disingenuous. You know, I can only learn my lesson as an adult as far as I can go, because same day goes by as I'm trying to get myself noticed out here to get a business front going, to get me noticed, so I can get my name out there. So if the world ever keeps spinning, that if I ever get a book deal going, that people know my name and will buy my book. And, you know, that's why I'm doing different things. I'm getting people used to my behavior, getting used to my silly kind of type of comedy. Or maybe stick to YouTube. I don't know. I don't know what tomorrow brings. I'm just doing this for fun, entertainment. I've always thought YouTube was cool. I used to be scared of it, but you know, I am very outspoken. I mean, I don't understand why I was scared of it, but you know, I'm like, hell, what do I got to lose? You know, people see me every day and people laugh at my jokes. People enjoy my type of stuff. I made people smile before all this happened. So I'm like, you know, I'm going to be myself. I'm going to try to bring a smile to someone and try to brighten someone's day. And I felt bad that I went foolishly into a subject that I did, because if someone came at me on a subject, it would hurt me. But in the same token, I have been attacked before for being a witch. Like me doing my unboxes. I've had my family attack me for my beliefs. I've had, you know, some of my in-laws shy away from me. I still get it sometimes. It still sucks. Not gonna lie, it's not the greatest feeling in the world that you're kind of like a black sheep, but it comes with the same token. But at the end of the day, you appreciate those who are in your life that love you and appreciate you, and you learn to have a thick skin. But that's what I'm trying to teach younger people and people that fall in my genre, that, you know, you have to have a thick skin and learn through mistakes that, hey, I fall, and I make mistakes. I'm going to make mistakes here on YouTube, you know, and I'm not going to try to do it intentionally. And I'm not going to make the same mistake like I have before. And if someone comes to me and be like, hey, we like your type of stuff, can you do this? And this time I'm going to seriously do hardcore research before I go in. And if it makes me like really pissed off, I'm not going to do a video. I'm going to walk away and be like, no, I'm not going to come in and I'm not going to say something, because it actually was very controversy. And when I went in and made something about it, it made it very bad. And that's where I made an ass out of myself, and I shouldn't have. So that's why I want to end off on a good note. And it's something that I want to teach everybody. And it's something that, from a witch saying this to other people, that if a witch can learn a lesson, everybody can learn a lesson, and that everybody should take the same token. And I'm not trying to say that I'm perfect. No, I'm far from it. I'm gonna mess up every day. There's days I don't even feel like getting out of bed. There's days that my body hates me, and I fight with it. And I'm not going to go through my life story on here, because I'm kind of keeping bare minimal on what I share now, because of what happened with the confrontational videos, because I don't want that happening again. I want my subscribers to feel safe. I want to feel safe myself, and I don't want that happening again. And I want to grow in my YouTube, you know, environment, and I want to enjoy my YouTube experience, and I don't want to leave YouTube anytime soon. And, you know, I would like to see, you know, 100 subscribers. I would like to see bigger than that. I would like to actually be able to talk to some of the people that I look up to. I would actually like to meet some of them one day, if that possible. It would be a dream. I've actually got to talk to some of them. They don't even realize they talk to me. But I mean, I even have some of their merch. I mean, I actually got a lot. One that actually used to talk to me before they got famous, like years ago. And I have got so much of their freaking merch that they've actually worked some deals out with me. But yeah, it's crazy. But anyways, the best thing I can say is just try to be the best type of human being as you can. I don't understand why people get a kick out of just being evil. Me, I felt bad, honestly. I don't like raising my voice. I don't like being confrontational. Um, um, so it necessarily doesn't, you know, feel great. So, and you kind of still fit that bill. And I haven't always been this thick. I mean, if people go look at my Instagram, Witch Flames 81, they will see that I have a lot of smaller pictures. Like I said, I used to model. I modeled at my mom's college professionally. I used to have a quite big portfolio. Who I was going to hang out with, and that wasn't my lifestyle. I did not like it. Um, I like dressing the way I dressed. I like talking the way I talked. I have my own lifestyle, and I didn't like someone trying to dictate to me who I was going to be. I wanted to be me. I was a skater freak. I hung out with the freaks. I hanged out with the Cholo Goss. I hanged out with the Goss. I hung out with the freaks. I hung out with the cyberpunks, the punks, the skas. I hung out with all of them. Those are my people. And I wasn't going to be a shiny, happy person that was a preppy, cut out figurine type of person, because I never fit that poster type of girl type of thing. You know, it was fun. It was cool, you know, trying to get dolled up and them putting me up like a little Barbie doll and everything, and putting this little like glam shot tutorial kind of makeup on me, and trying to walk in these like freaking 4-inch high heels and everything, breaking my neck. You know, it was interesting. Falling down on a catwalk, I don't know how many times at my mom's college, and having bruises all over my knees from falling. It was fun. I got good at it. I actually like doing the pictures more than anything. I mean, I could strike a pose like a mug. They actually said I was better doing an editorial shots and doing the pictures and doing the catwalk. And I told them, hey, I can do pictures all day. You know, pictures I loved. You put me in front of camera, I could take shots. You know, and I could even do taking pictures of people too. So they found that out too. But that's when they were telling me, you have to eat brown rice, you have to eat nothing but vegetables, you have to cut. And at that time, McDonald's was life for me. I loved my French fries, I love my cheeseburgers, and I, you know, still love my soda, and, you know, love my Mexican food. And they were telling me how much stuff I had to cut out of my diet, and they were telling me I couldn't hang out with these people because it didn't look right for my image. And I'm like, my image? I have an image? I'm like, what image? I ain't nobody. I don't need to worry about no image talking to me like supermodel work, cover girl. It's like, I ain't RuPaul. So, and they were talking about me doing Miss Teen El Paso. And that's when shit got real. So I was like, yikes. It got real. It got real fast. That's when I dropped out. I was like, no, I can't do this no more. It got stressful for me. I was actually getting to where I was like bulimic. I was going from bulimia to anorexia. I was like doing both because they were stressing me out with my eating regimens. They were stressing me out with workouts, everything. The lifestyle is not as easy cut out as they make it out. And I actually was seeing doctors for it. My nurse at the school was getting worried about me. I had actually naturally lost weight from eating healthy. They were doing this thing with low fat butter and brown sugar, just very low brown sugar. My grandpa was helping keep it up with me. Roller skating, swimming, gymnastics, me doing athletics. I could keep it down naturally. Weightlifting every day, martial arts. I could keep my weight down. Them putting depression on me, packed weight on me like a mug. But see, that's what they don't understand. You know, you start pressuring a young adolescent, it starts putting a lot of expectations on them that they're not ready to deal with. And yeah, younger kids now are dealing with it because they're trying to act older than what they are. And now with this coming on, it's like, whoa, dude. So now I think it's kind of better now, but they're going to be looking at me like better that the coronavirus hit. It's kind of making everybody step back and kind of maybe re-strategize, maybe refocus everything, maybe take a bigger look at the picture maybe and see what the hell is really going on in the world, and maybe look at what's going on at home. You know, I knew and know what's going on at my home because I'm home every day now. I mean, I've been home. So I see what's going on in my home life, but a lot of other parents don't. And that's what a lot of parents need to focus on. And I know I'm not trying to be like 1-800 Ricky Lake or, you know, Arsenio. Oh. I ain't trying to do all that shit. You know, I'm just trying to put a good message out there and make people appreciate something before they run out, because you never know. Like I always say at the end of my video, today was not promised and neither is tomorrow. So never take it for granted because we don't know how many tomorrows that we have left. And it's true. I'm not trying to be emo or depressed. I'm just trying to make everybody stop and think and focus and really take perspective on that and kind of appreciate what you have. I mean, because every night I go to bed, I make sure I don't care how old my boys are. I'm going to give them a hug. I'm going to give them a kiss. I don't care, even if they're going to be 30. Oh my God, Mom. Give me my hug and give me my kiss. I don't give a shit. It might be weird tear wise. I don't care. You know, I still want my boys to know I want my hugs because it may be, I don't want to take nothing in life for granted, you know, because it's things that are overlooked, that are precious, that people tend to think that, oh, I got this forever. You know, I can do that tomorrow. You know, I used to have that kind of attitude until I started losing people that I didn't get those tomorrows with. You know, and it started putting that the review mirror right in front of my face. And so it started making me focus on shit. Tomorrow is here. Tomorrow is today. And I need to make this shit right today. I need to give a hug today. I need to say what I need to say today. Because if I don't, I might not get that chance. I may not get that chance to give that last hug. I may not get that last, you know, and it's not trying to, like I said, I'm not trying to be all dreary or mopey or whatever. But there's so many people sick. There's so many, like I told my kids, you know, designer diseases, y'all, designer epidemics. and they're fashioned now by chemists, and this is things that my grandpa warned me about back when I was like 11 and 10. He told me when the supposed world would get too populated and they couldn't get wars started that they wanted, supposed pandemic epidemics would break out. So watch out for it. So what am I doing? I ain't leaving the fucking house. I haven't left the house. And am I freaking out? Hell no. Am I going stir crazy like everybody? No. Because I know I ain't missing nothing out there. There ain't nothing out there to miss. Everybody's acting like they're missing something great. Get online. Do what I'm doing. Face chat with somebody. Go in your backyard. Run around in a circle. Bark like a dog. Act stupid. Go squirt yourself in the face with a sprinkler. Do something stupid. Go knock yourself out in the face with a sledgehammer in your fucking garage. I don't know. Do something completely spasmodic in your house. Work the fuck out for once in your life in your house. Half of you people freaking out have fucking shit in your house that you can actually do. For people of us that are being calm, we have absolutely nothing real. I mean, half my shit's packed up now, and I'm sitting here like, you know what? I have YouTube. You know what I got? I got Netflix. You know what I got? I got Hulu. You know what I got? I got WrestleMania. You know what I got? I got a whole lot of shit I can do. You know what I got? I got books. You know what I got? I got crayons. You know what I got? I got coloring books. You know what I got? I got a treadmill. There is a whole bunch of shit that you people take for granted. You got backyards that you can walk in. You bitches have pools that you could blow up in your backyards that your dumbasses can swim in. You motherfuckers, some of you have pools that are heated that you can swim in. Bitching about. There ain't nothing to do. No, my name ain't April. No, I'm okay. I'm just being silly. I was doing a April review on a Witch's Moon box, and I'm actually already done. I was just being silly really quick. Yeah, I was reviewing that. It was an April box. But I'm just talking about what people can actually do to I'm just kind of give people different ideas of what they can do to entertain themselves at home, and I'm just trying to end the video with a good note so people can come back and watch my silliness and trying to hello Morveus. That's a wild name. That's actually kind of cool though. It's unique. But I'm just trying to give different ideas for people that are just bored and complaining. And because like if people came in from my Instagram and see different things, I've been coloring. No, I ain't judging, dude. You awesome. If you're getting entertained by me, then you're cool. But yeah, I'm just giving people different ways to be like chill at home without just like being like crazy and stir crazy, because I don't understand why people are so stir crazy. I've been home like before this whole, yeah, I'm a witch. I've been, well, as they say, woken since I can actually remember. FetLife? What's FetLife? I don't know what that is. I don't know. Oh, I have a family coven. I don't we have where we work with students online on Facebook, but Other than that, I work with other witches that are in covens, but other than that, no. Yeah, I agree with you. For other witches, well, there is witches that visit their covens online. So they have the congregation like that, which is actually really good. Oh, okay. No, I never heard of that. Oh, sweet. That's cool. Yeah, I never heard of that. Me, I've met different types. There was a coven in the UK that wanted my mom to actually come teach at their college. And my mom was actually kind of going back and forth about going there and teaching at their college. And she was wanting me to go with her. And I'm like, this was like, shoot, I think it was 7 or 6 years ago. And I was like, yeah, we can't move. We normally order stuff online. Like the box I reviewed tonight, I get a lot of my cabinetry stuff from them. So I do that. I'm an of age warlock pupil. Oh, okay. So you're a student of a warlock? Because, yeah, I'll show you some of the stuff I got in this box so you can actually review it later. See some of the stuff they sent, like the oils and then the herbs. So, like, through this box, they send it's a monthly one, and you really don't get to know what you're getting until you get it, which to me is like the fun of it. Because you get like salts, you get different oils. Do you know the warlock, John? He makes wands. Piss magic. I've never heard it put that way. Piss magic. Well, you have to understand though. You have to learn the baby step magic before you get to the bigger stuff. Because if you don't, the bigger stuff's gonna backfire in your face, and you're gonna sit there going shit, 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 shit. Believe me, I've had the bigger shit blow up in my face when my mom was teaching me, and she was just sitting there laughing at my ass, and I'm like, bitch. Yeah, yeah. My one that I got made, it was made by it was actually made out here where I live in Texas. I actually have it. My one, I think I still have it out on my altar. I don't know if I took a picture of it. Yeah, I've heard about that one. There's some dark ones, like one of my books that I have, which is some of the ones that I don't talk too much about them unless some of them are very dark. Because when I tell them I'm pagan, they're kind of shy away from it. Because like when I tell them some of the like different types of potions, some of the darker the rituals, like the period ones, dealing with like the Kofar dust, the ant hill, and different ones like that. They're like, what? I'm like, yeah. And then when they heard about the period, and I said, well, there's different ones that you use it for. There's curses, there's love potions, there's one that you could do with the tea brew, and they're just sitting there looking at me, and their freaking mouth dropped. And when I was sitting here telling the student about it, They thought I was literally shitting them. And I'm like, oh no, no. Is you literally get like a steep and you put like a blood curd inside the steep and you put like tea step in it and you make them drink tea with your blood in it. And it's like a curse. And they're like, oh, I'm like, yeah, it's one of the strongest curses that a witch can put on someone. And I'm like, you don't do that one unless you really, 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 really want someone to have some very bad shit happen to them. And yeah, this is one of my more darker grimoires that got passed down to me that I have. So this is when I tell people that I've been taught very well, that some of the stuff that I have and some of the stuff that I know that I was thinking about brewing it once, but I backed off of it. I did kind of like my own homemade curse instead. I kind of did kind of like a coffin nail curse instead. I figured that one would be, I mixed anthill dust and then I actually scraped off the coffin nail dust, which it was one of supposedly one of my friends went out in one of the oldest cemeteries that they could find and got me like a 18th century coffin nail, and I scraped off the rust off of it. And then I started kind of like concocting my own special one. So like I tell them, I take stuff from what I know from books and then I do my own natural because I mix history and then I'm natural witch on top of it. So I take from what I know and then I take stuff from what I sense and what's guiding me because I let the spirits guide me as I'm doing it. So I mixed kind of like commanding oil and then like so many pinches of damnation oil into it, and then can't remember what else I did onto it. And then there was a certain incense that I used. There was like so many parts that I had put onto it, and then when I lit everything, the oil, the smoke off of it was gnarly. That's the one where I was talking about the glass exploded. I mean, my best friend was there watching me. My mom watched me do this spell. It was pretty intense because I was pretty pissed. And it was one of my darkest spells I had done. And I was about 18 when I did this spell. And this is when my powers really started manifesting strong in me. Because I first started coming into when I was 12. And that's when I first started learning that I had my clairvoyance. And then I had the psychic in me. And then that's when I started playing with like Ouija boards, tarots, runes, black mirrors, mirror gazing, and all different shit like that. And then I started playing with spells, and that's when I started seeing interdimensional spirits. And I was like, oh, fuck. And I thought that I cursed myself. And then I found a Native American priest that kind of explained to me what was happening, and then a Native American preacher. And the priest kind of told me what I was falling in line for. The preacher performed an exorcism because I was oppressed, but the oppression, the demon I had with me, became my helper later in life. So I've had some witches get very upset that I have that helper with me, because he actually told me to put a shackle on him. He wanted to stay with my family, but I told him he asked me to do it himself. And because he actually let me keep him, because after my growth and everything, my mom actually kept him. I didn't know that until coming through different history studies and asking my mom and figuring out different things like that. And they want me to do more ancestral studying and want me to go in and do a background check, and I'm like, nope, I don't want to do the cultural study. I'm like, no, because I don't want them really knowing how far it goes back, because if they find out how far it goes back, then they're gonna be coming like with pitchforks and fucking burning sticks and shit, and I'm gonna be like, okay, we're gonna have to start running again. I was like, no, 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 no. I was like, I don't want the red coats coming to the house. Hell no. I'm like, yeah, no, 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 no. Yeah, that's not fun. So yeah, it makes it a blessing and a curse to kind of know, because I started like dreamscape walking in a sense, and then I started telling my mom kind of like the dreams and the visions of different past lives, and I told her about like the premonitions and ones, and I told her like different ones, and she's like, yeah, that was a past life. And then I told her about a different one, and then other people have explained to me where I was like, was I ever her mother? And they were like, yeah. And I was like, okay, because it kind of got mixed up to where I kind of stand where I'm like motherly over her more. And I always got confused. I'm like, why does that happen? And then they explained it to me, and I was like, oh. So it made sense to me, because I was like, why does it seem that I always have that mother bird syndrome over my family, that I kind of have that central nesting point in my family? And they explained it more to me, because I've had a lot of witches come to me, and they've always said, you look like this witch from this point in time, and you sound like this witch from this point. And I'm like, don't do that to me. You're freaking me out. I'm like, please don't do that. They go, no, because of your energy, or because of your aura, or when I start talking to you, and then, your age is like something else takes hold of you and takes root of you, and you start explaining something, and it's like you shift, and it's like somebody else takes over you, and it's like you can start seeing parallel shifting in you. And I'm like, oh, really? I never noticed. And that's where the hyperactivity part, and that's why I tell people most witches are hyperactivity, but that's part of our past lives that come in, is because we have so many past lives in us. That's why we're so hyper, is because all that life lineage that we have in us, it's running its course, because we have so much energy in us, because of all the lives in us, because it's like we're trying to outrun all the lives that we have, but we can't, because that's where, like, Bram Stoker in his essence, where he was trying to explain Dracula. In a sense, people don't understand immortality. If you come back in the essence, if you're being reincarnated, it is in essence as immortality. Then you're coming in, that is your past life, that is reincarnated, that is in essence, you're having more energy, you're having another life calculated, that is another age. And that's where people are not understanding it, and they are consuming it as in, oh, I get to live forever. No, that's where people get the common misconception, and that's where they don't understand. Witches get that, vampires get that. Witches have the same thing that vampires have, which some witches, as in vampires, also have that. Warlocks, as in vampires, also have that gift, which we all have the same token also. So it sometimes gets confusing. That's where a lot of it doesn't understand that. That's why a lot of vampires are drawn to witches, because of the energy from the past lives that we have in tow with us, because we can keep up with them, because of all the past lives that we have, of all the reincarnations that we have had. And people don't understand that, because they want to supposedly de-illusionize the whole point of reincarnation. It's like, okay, you're going to sit here and tell someone, a monk, you're going to tell a Native American shaman, you're going to tell people that have been around for a longer time span that reincarnation is fake, that has more solidation, that it's not real, that has more basis on it, that people that have, that have never left the country, that have never been to a certain spot, single scope of this place. And it's because they have been there in that lifespan. They have lived there in that lifespan. They have been there in another time. They can tell you what time they were there. They could tell you what they looked like. They could tell you how it tasted, how it looked, what wine they drank. They could tell you who they were there with, the colors, everything, the vividness of it. I mean, it's just like you could take a part of it like a book, and it's just like the ambience of it is just like so captivating. It's just like the rawest thing ever. And you want to just drink that because it's just like, I want that book. I want that glass of wine because I want to be that person. And you're just like, oh my God. And that's one thing that drove me to writing, because it's just like, I wanted people to understand that part of me, because I always felt alone, because when I went and talked to other people about my past lives, it's like only people that understood that were people that were like-minded like myself, or understood that like myself. And they were like, okay, yeah, she's not crazy. Because if I went and talked to someone like that, like with my religious friends, they're like, oh, no, God doesn't teach that. No, sweetheart, no. And I'm like, no, we're not talking about God. I'm talking about like reincarnation, like your body dies and then it goes into another creature or another being, or you're getting reborn into something else, or you're going into another reality or into another life or another universe or something more, into another spiritual plane, into something different, maybe not into this earth, maybe into another earth, or something more magical and magnificent. And it's just like, people want to dismiss it because they want to stay in mundane reality of something just like in this little peanut that is just, let's stay in this reality, because they're too scared to open their mind to a bigger reality of what if there's a bigger thing out there than what they're telling us, because they're scared of it. And it's like, dude, take a bigger step, because dude, we're real. It's like people write about us all the time. It's just they put fiction out there to captivate your mind, so you're more capable of dealing with us when you actually walk up on us. So you're not like, oh my God, you don't got big ears and your teeth are not like, I'm just missing some teeth because I smoke cigarettes and I drink like 50 million. Well, they're telling one thing. I am a sugar fanatic. I like sweets, and no, I'm not like Hansel and Gretel. I ain't gonna fucking eat you unless you're offering me like really good food. Then hell yes, I might. That's the only thing. But yeah, I like sweets, but that's the only thing I make my teeth like on the top rot out, and smoking like 50 million cigarettes a day. But yeah, I'm working on that. If fucking president wasn't trying to kill us, but yeah. But yes, that's another subject for another day. But that's one reason why I'm writing the type of books that I'm writing too, is to open people's mind, to also get them to stop thinking of just the same type of same old day religion and song and dance of what they're used to hearing, and think of more out of the lines of like spirituality, and think of all the lines like what we think of, and be a little bit more accepting of it, a little bit more okay with it. Not that I'm trying to have them go out and go, I worship Satan. No, I'm not trying to get you to go out there, that's Satanist. No. I'm not trying to get them to go do that, or I'm going to go suck Satan's dick. No, not that. Even though, I'm all about the balance, I do my good and bad and yes and whatever have yous. But, all right, then you take it easy. It was nice meeting you. I didn't catch your name, but you can call me Flames. You have to call me non-April, but yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And I got totally off topic because I was talking about 50 million things. So yeah, pretty much aside from ending on the good note, because I had other people coming on, pretty much find things to keep yourself occupied with. And for God's sake, quit looking for excuses to run the fucking streets and keep everybody fucking sick. Because, you know, the longer y'all keep doing this shit, the longer this shit's going to stay out in the, you know, the population. And the longer y'all are going to have to stay indoors. So, you know, be smart, people. Ugh. Me and my hair. I need to find something to dye it with later. Anyway, anybody who's interested in this video, after I'm done posting it, you can go all the way back to the back and watch it and go all the way to the end and see the craziness. And yeah, I'm going to try to eat this interesting dinner that my son created. It's hamburger meat, tortillas, rice, and refried beans. It looks interesting. I need to heat it up in the microwave, slap some sour cream on it, and call it a day. Yeah. Yeah. And drink me some green tea because I'm really wanting soda right now. It's better I drink green tea. At least I'm not rotting out my kidneys. Ugh. Anyway, y'all have a good night. And I should be probably posting in the next few nights because I still need to finish reading Samhain. And I might be doing some more tarot card readings here in the next few nights. If I don't get bombarded, because every time I do tarot card readings, everybody wants to get up my pie hole. And it's like, it seems like the only time I get the most attention is when I do tarot card readings. And it's like, I would like people to come in here and chill with me when I'm doing other stuff than tarot card readings. So it's like, I'm a wizard. Ah, cool. See, you're a wizard, but your name's Secret Agent Randy Beans. That's actually pretty cool, though. If you're a wizard with that kind of a name, that's actually pretty cool, though. Low key, that's pretty cool. I'm not saying you're low key, but I'm saying LOW key. Low key, that's cool. Let me show y'all my new wedding ring, by the way. I didn't know if I showed y'all it or not. It's actually the goddess symbol, too. If y'all can see it before I go. Yeah, there you go. You can see it. There you go. Yeah, it's got the pyramid inside the moon, like that does. Anyway, like, subscribe to Scribble, as I say. Y'all can watch to the beginning and watch to the end. It's a protection ring. I dig it. Thank you. Well, my husband, he's my wolf dragon, so he's my protector. Please don't give me a dislike. I hate dislikes. It makes me cry at night. I can handle it though. Anyway, like I said, I'll do some more videos later on this week. Sometime I should be having a few more boxes coming in. I'm pretty sure y'all probably don't really want to see my makeup one, so don't worry about the makeup one. If y'all see it post up, don't even worry about that. Only my girls will pop in for that one. But I should have a witch's crate coming in, and hey, Jenny, that one, I should have 2 makeup ones coming in. That one, second or third week of this month, I think. It's going to be BoxyCharm. So that one will be, shoot, let me check. I might be lying. Hold on. Let me double check. I don't want to be lying, Jenny. Hold on. Don't leave yet. Don't leave yet. Hold on. On Witch's Family. Can't lie. Can't lie. Witch's Honor. Can't lie. Shoot, man. Crater of Hell's gonna come up and get me. I can't do that shit. Hell no. Gotta check on my BoxyCharm here. Hold up. Because they're supposed to send me my premium and my base box. Oh, they're doing good right now. The oldest right now, he is doing a live stream.
I'm done now.
Oh, you're done? Oh, he's done live streaming. And then the youngest, what is he doing?
He's just playing games, doing whatever he's doing.
The youngest, I think, is killing Minecraft, like usual.
I'm gonna give you some more food. I'm actually pretty hungry.
Can you heat up my plate? Because it's probably like colder than cold right now.
Yeah.
Okay, they haven't updated the shipping, but I know it's shipping. Normally it ships on the 5th or 3rd of the month. So, yes, I'm a witch, Jenny. Yes, I'm a witch. Girl, I'm not lying. Hell no. Shoot, no. Mm-mm. That's why I said witches on her. I'm not lying.
It kind of reminds me of the hamburger helper we always make.
Oh, the one with the Mexican with the rice?
The 4-cheese enchilada one.
Ooh, low key yummy. Yeah, so this one, it should hopefully no later than the 15th. Hopefully. If anything, I'll try to message you. I'll ping you on your YouTube, or do you have an Instagram, girl? Because if anything, I could try to message you on Instagram if you do. Girl, shoot, everyone knows I'm a witch. It's on my name. Man, I'm open about that. The girl, what did I review? The Witch's Moon. Everyone's obvious. Girl, you busted my balls. Girl, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you.
Are we gonna watch Chills and all that now?
We gotta watch Chills. You gonna watch Chills with us, Jenny? We gonna watch Chills. Number 15. I love Chills. That's my boy. I like watching. There's another YouTuber I like. He's got Chills and Top 15, and I watch those two. That's another dude I watch besides Jake Monroe and Toxic Tears. There's another people I watch. Okay, let me get you added. Hang on a minute. Okay. La, 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 la. All right, let me get you added real quick. La, 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 la. Yes, I am multitasking because I am a dork like that. Yes. And if anybody wants to add me on Instagram, it is WitchFlames81. Yes, open. Duh. Dude, I said open. You stooge. You gotta love it when your freaking thing's like, no. And then open. Open. Honest. I need to quit. I'm giving away things I watch. People are gonna be like, what the actual hell? Ooh, candles. Yes, bitch. I'm seeing candles I want. Okay, paste.
I'll put on actually Simply Unlucky.
Ooh, Simply
He
Unlucky.
has a new video. He has 2 new videos and they are pretty good, he says. So.
Nice. Ooh, Tara with tea. That's my other girl. Yes.
I guess you want the sour cream?
Yes, sir. Pretty please, sir.
Alright.
Can you also grab me my Coca-Cola? Let me get my freaking thingy here so I can go ahead and let people follow.
Hey, if Dad has the money, can you tell him to give me something to drink, please?
That's a good look with that, Chuck. You know how he's being. Okay.
Here.
Okay. My channel has been scorned. It's the worst only for the past 30 days every night. And it's been flagged. Huh? Why has it been flagged, girl? What the heck? Who's been flagged? I seen something on there saying that you were flagged. What the heck? Have you figured out what's going on? Okay, if anyone wants to follow me on Instagram, that one's mine. So I need to put my live links up too. Because I think after I end my live chat, probably, I'm not sure if once I end this, if that'll pop up. It might, I'm not sure. It should. But it's in caps like this. Ah, son of a butthole. It comes up like that. I changed it for privacy reasons because low key, girl, I think you missed some of the drama I was having. Oh, no, no. That's for my Instagram. I'm good right now. I'm Gucci. He wants money. Who wants money? Oh, that dude that was bothering me? Oh, hell no. He was he actually called the house, and then at first he was cussing at my mom. And then he was talking to me. He called me a fat bitch. He goes, "Oh, you the fat bitch on YouTube." And I'm like, okay, that was really immature. That's your best cut down? Call me a fat bitch. I know I'm thick. Okay. And then he wanted me to come on here, get irate, go off, make a whole big old video about being manipulated and oh yeah, he's want. I thought you were talking about the video thingy. Yeah, he's wanting dad to buy takeout. Oh, soda. My bad. Delete that last comment that I was talking about from me getting harassed. You're gonna be like, what? Oh. No, you heard right. We're wanting soda. Caffeine. This is the only caffeine I got, the last bit of caffeine I got. And I literally was holding out all day. My friend on YouTube says she could give you some money to get a soda. You'll probably be running over here. I love her. Oh my god. No, my husband, he'll buy him a soda. All I gotta do is just tell him to get him one. I'm just giving him shit. My husband, he's been working really hard right now. No, Jenny, you're fine, girl. Don't worry about it, sweetheart. You're fine. Okay. No, don't worry about it. You're fine, sweetie. Nah, it's just because my husband, he's a truck driver down here, and they've been working a lot down here. So he's been a little cranky here and there. So when he comes home, it's just like we literally, the only time we go shopping is only when he's off. And they're kind of enforcing where it's only one person in vehicle at a time. So literally when he goes shopping, it's literally only my husband that goes shopping, because he's trying to literally enforce that the rest of us don't get sick. Oh, thank you, sweetie. I appreciate it. Nah, he's fine. We got, girl, when I knew this crap was going crazy, I got like 30 cases of these, of these things. When it came in, my son was like, damn, what are in the boxes? I'm like, 30 cases of those green teas. He's like, damn, mom. I'm like, shit, I ain't playing when I'm, ugh. It's just like, damn, man, I wasn't playing. I'm like, It's just like we're starting to get down where we have like, I think 10 cases of tea left. Huh. Ah. All right, girl. If anything, I'll message you on Instagram after I'm done hanging out with him because he's want me going there and watch chills with him. Thank you. I actually got to start and get my stuff on my hair now, so I'm able to start treating it better. So my stuff came in. But yeah, I'll message you on yeah. A lot of my conditioner stuff came in because I use a lot of the Moroccan oil. I love the Moroccan oil. That's the stuff that works good on my hair because thank you. I use a lot of that stuff, the Moroccan oil stuff. Like when I do the flat ironing, I have to use that stuff for my hair too. Because with definitely all the wild bloodline that I have, my hair gets crazy because it's definitely ultra wavy and it's really thick. I mean, it's thick. And then I actually had used the overtone, like to put the coloration in it. But when I bleached it, it killed it. I mean, because I was bleaching it and bleaching it and bleaching it to get it where I wanted to dye my hair like the white gray colorish. Yeah. I mean, because I really want to go for like a gray color. I really want to be like a pastelish kind of gray. Because that's what I was trying to go for earlier last year around my birthday. I wanted it to be kind of like a black gray, like kind of like black going into a gray. But they did this really cool like midnight colors. It was a mix with a pink, blue, purple. I got some of the pictures up on my Instagram. The girl did a really good job on my hair, and I love how she did it. And then I was supposed to go back and see her, and I wanted to see if she could do my hair with the gray and the black and mix some other colors into it. But then I was seeing some other colors that I liked, like some crystal colors, like it was like orange, purple, red, and some other colors, like a crystalline, like I forgot what the crystal color was, but it was like this wild citrine color that had like all these weird colors in it. November. I'm an autumn baby, but I like deep, like crazy ass colors. So I try to get my hair done around my birthday. And so my husband took me to get my hair done. I was going to do it around November. And then it got pushed up to his birthday. And I was like, I felt bad because we were supposed to do stuff for his birthday. He's like, no, we'll do it for, our birthday anniversary. And I'm like, no, it's supposed to be your birthday, dude. And it makes me feel bad. I'm like, damn it. So yeah. So for our anniversary, his birthday, he got my hair done, which Jocelyn did an amazing job on my hair. She killed my hair, like totally, she slayed it. And everyone kept coming up to me, oh my God, we love your hair. Where'd you have your hair done? And it was at Alchemy here in Texas. And she did awesome job on my hair. She didn't think my hair would actually go as light blonde as it did. And I'm like, girl, my hair, she's been around the corner like 100 times. She'll go white blonde, trust me. And she's like, I don't know. Because, I mean, my hair was like so many levels of like so many different colors. Because I did like a Harley Quinn, like half red, half black. And she didn't think that she was going to be able to pull it up. He actually, believe it or not, I'm the crazy one. He's the mild one. When people see us together, they think we are so polar opposite. And I'm like, actually, no. I'm like, when he's with me, he can be crazy. But when we're like in public, it's just like, that's where people are like, y'all don't seem like y'all mix. And I'm like, we're both water signs. So yeah, because he's a Pisces and I'm a Scorpio. But Pisces, they can envelop all 12 of the signs. And I didn't know that until he found it in a book. And I was reading it and I'm like, son of a bitch. I was like, no wonder why you could be vicious at times. You're a fucking shark. Well, it is because I'm so crazy and outgoing and just out there. And you see my husband, he's all just so quiet and timid and just chill. And you see me, I'm like the hyper gremlin off of Gremlins Part 2 with like the eyes going crazy. And then Jacob's like, my husband Jacob, he's like Gizmo. He's just chill. It's like too dirty, you know what I mean? So me, I'm sitting there just like, I'm just sitting there laughing at them. And no, you're fine. No, you're fine, Jenny. You're fine, girl. Don't worry about it. I will message you on Instagram. You're fine. Okay. I will see you later, sweetheart. And I will go ahead and message you later. Do not feel bad. It's just people do that to me often. And believe me, I just learned. I've actually used to get insulted a long time ago. And I've learned just to laugh it off now. Believe me. I mean, I see where you're coming from. You're being like a protective friend. And I've had friends get that way where they be protective and they're just like, man, you guys are assholes. And me, I've learned just to be happy in my shell. And people, you know, they see two different people and they feel that, you know, he'd be better being with someone that's more quiet, being his type, you know. But he gets really hyper and he gets really silly and he gets really goofy. And they just don't get to see that side of him because he don't know them like that. So if he knew them like that, then he would be comfortable enough showing that side of himself to them. So since they don't know him on that flip of that coin, then they don't get that privilege. You know what I mean? So that's kind of like their loss in a sense of speaking. So that's where, you know, I see it from that side of the token. So it doesn't bother me. So it's just as I've matured and I've gotten older, that's how I've learned to take it, because he used to have to talk to me about that. And that's what he's told me, you know, and that's how he kind of walked me through it. And I was like, huh, I never would have thought about it that way. And so that's kind of like, he kind of levels me out and he kind of puts a good level head on me sometimes, because sometimes where my head ain't in the right place, he puts my head in a good place. And sometimes when his head ain't in a good place, I put his head in a good place. So, you know, you're good. I'm going to go ahead and log off anyway so I can go hang out with the oldest because he's wanting to watch Simply Unlucky. And I'll message you on Instagram. I don't know if you left already or not, but you're fine, sweetheart. And I will message you later if you're still here. I love you, girl. You're fine. Don't worry about it. For anybody else, I'm here. You can message me on Instagram or you can send me a message here on any of my videos. If you just want to send like a hey, or, you know, like your video, or don't send hate. That's just but yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go. Love you guys. Y'all be safe. And yeah. Mwah.